Come on in. Good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to another rendition of the live Friday night podcast with Music Lovers LTD. We are excited. I am excited. First of all, it's my birthday. That's the first daggone thing. Let's get that across. Let's get that across the airways
Yes,
first. It's my birthday.
sir.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Anytime you can have Bloodstone cheer you on for your birthday, you must be doing something right. You know what I mean? I'm gonna send you guys my address. It'll be $5 in the mail for you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, fellas. I appreciate it. We have the legendary group Bloodstone that we're gonna have conversation with this evening. And ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome, welcome, welcome. Fellas, I'm going to start off with my partner over there, Donald. We're going to start off with my partner, and then we're going to move around. And then, of course, I'm going to back up and let my group talk to each one of you separate. Donald, my brother,
right.
How are you, man? How you doing?
I'm good, Ollie. I'm good. I'm good. I'm blessed with another day above ground, so everything is good, man. I'm feeling great. I'm surrounded by good people. I couldn't ask for much more. I couldn't ask for much more.
It's a blessing,
Birthdays
man.
are in full effect.
All right, all right, all right. It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. First of all, everybody knows. Everybody knows. And I shared a story here with some people, and I'll probably share it a little bit later on before we get through the hour. But everybody knows that Bloodstone is a legendary name in the musical business. The three gentlemen that are joining us are legends in their own right, if you will.
Sir.
But coming under the banner of Bloodstone, Donald, tell me what aspirations or what ideas or what plateaus are you assuming to try to get to at this point?
That whole legacy situation came down some years ago. We had what I call the hard conversation with Charles and Harry, and I had to ask them, because me being the youngest one out of all of those guys, I said, "What do you want to do with your legacy? God forbid something happens." And they all gave me their blessings to carry their legacy on. I said, "What do you want to do with your legacy? Do you want to just let it go and just let the music stand on its own?" He said, "No, man, let's keep rolling." He said, "Roll this thing." Harry said, "Roll this thing till the wheels fall off."
I hear you.
And
I hear you.
through a lot of prayer and supplication, I've been surrounded by excellent, excellent vocalists that bring a certain swagger, if you will,
Okay.
to the whole Bloodstone concept. The
Okay.
music is still the same. We are still performing the same music, but it's got a younger and a fresher swagger to it.
Okay. All
That's
right.
Bloodstone. That's that
Okay.
legacy carrying it on.
All right. I like that swagger part, babe. I've sent you $10. Send me some of that swagger, would you please?
Whew. Boy, you're gonna have to send more than $10 out. You got to come on with the quickness, baby. Yeah.
All right.
I know it's your birthday and things. When is your birthday anyway?
It's actually right now, today. It's actually today.
Oh, today? Okay.
August 15th.
Yeah.
August 15th. Yeah. August 15th.
My
It's
wife's
actually
is
today.
tomorrow and Kevin's is tomorrow. Shoot.
All right.
We
Yeah, I knew
birthdayed
Kevin's
up. We
was
in the
tomorrow.
lines then.
Yes, everybody.
We in the
Yes,
lines
everybody.
then.
Yeah. Yes, ain't no
Yeah.
better place. Ain't no better place to be. You know what I mean? I knew Kevin's was tomorrow. Yeah, but I know about the wives. That's
Yeah.
all right. That's all right. I'm
Mhm.
going to back up. I'm going to back up and let my panel come to you. Professor, go ahead and start us off, if you would, please.
Thank you for being with us. How y'all doing?
Greetings.
Good.
We're doing great.
Good. Donald,
Yes, ma'am.
how are you holding up? I know it has to be kind of weird in a sense to be quote unquote sort of like the last man standing. It's so many groups that we have out that they were 4 and 5 different people, and now it's only one left. How does that feel for you?
It's a mixed feeling for me. See, because Charles Love, Charles McCormick, and Harry Williams. They were three stand-up comedians, whether y'all know that or not. They were singers, but they were stand-up comedians. And I have just a plethora of memories of just crazy fun things, just memory just overwhelmed with the good times is my point, is where I'm going with all of this. The good times that I had with those guys, it cannot be matched. It cannot be written. If I ever get a chance to do a movie or a book or something, oh boy, it's gonna be phenomenal. And then turn right back around, it just leaves me at a joy. Somebody posted something on Facebook just the other day, and I had just been talking to the wife about some of the crazy things that we would do, and we was laughing and just having a great time. So it's cool for me because I have a lifetime of great memories with these guys, man, and it's just a I'm just honored to have been able to live life with these guys.
Great
So I'm
question,
kind of mixed
Professor.
with.
Great question,
Mhm,
Professor. Great question. Great
Thank
mhm,
you.
question. And very truthful and honest answer, Donald. I mean, that's got to
thank
be a question that I'm going. That's got to go through everybody's mind, like the professor
you.
said.
Mhm,
And I'm just sort of piggybacking on that. That there are so many groups, super groups, if you will. We just lost
mhm,
Walter from the Whispers. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying?
mhm.
And I mean, it keeps going on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? So, great question, Professor. Great question, Drew.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Hey, greetings, guys. This is Andrew, and a warm welcome to the newest members of the group. Greetings to all of you. I have a question particularly for Donald, since you're now the senior member. To the best of your knowledge, can you talk about how you got the name Bloodstone?
Yeah, that was done prior to me being with this group, and the story goes like this: they put some names in a hat because they were originally called the Sinceres,
Right.
and the management said, "Nah, got to change the name." So they put some names in a hat, and they drew out. What do you think they drew out?
Bloodstone.
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 Wow.
And see, that's the way they tell the story. Here's my rendition of the story. I think that them two managers that put the names in the hat, I think they put all of the pieces of paper had Bloodstone on it and put it in there.
Oh.
I think that's what
Huh.
they did. I really
Okay.
do. Now I
little
don't know that for a
That's
fact,
a
but
good
I,
way of
I got a
describing
funny
it.
feeling.
That's
little
Yeah,
flim
yeah,
flamming going on in
yeah,
there, huh?
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I
Okay.
think
Great.
all the
Thank you
names
much.
had Bloodstone on it, but
Right.
that's how they got the name, Bloodstone.
Thank
Okay.
you much. Yep.
Good question,
Mhm.
Drew. Good question. Come on, man, Rachel.
Yes, hi. Hi, I'm Restful Spirit. I have a question for any one of you. Did you ever think of music as a hobby? And if you did, do you remember the moment you realized that it was more than that?
Who wants that?
I I think
Mhm.
being younger, uh, as far as me with being younger, it started as a hobby. And I think when I the first time I got paid to do it, um,
Mhm.
It
it
made a
then I
difference.
realized that this was something that could go a little further. Um, but yeah, it always starts out as a hobby because you don't even know, you don't know you at that point. But as when you see the people clap for the first time and they bought a ticket to come see you, that's when the path starts to change for me.
Okay.
Mhm,
Makes
mhm.
sense. Good answer. Good answer. Makes sense. Go ahead. You guys can chime in, man. No problem.
Hey, you know what? It was a hobby. Uh, it was a hobby for me until I got to the first high school talent show. And when that audience was up and screaming, I was like, oh, no, we got something going on here now. And see, it was
Mm-hmm.
always in the basement practicing. And then when we went to that first high school talent show, I said, yeah, we can make a living out of this. Because I was the kind of cat I could have been a professional singer, which is what I am. I could have been a professional athlete. Basketball, baseball, football was very versed in all of those. But that love that I had for the music is like I say, when I hit that first talent show, that was it for me. It was over. I said, oh, I know which one I'm gonna do. skip basketball. Too much running. Baseball. Oh, too much running. Football. No, you get hurt. No, singing. Yes, that's the one. Like you say,
Yeah,
Tyrone,
man.
when you
Yes.
got
Makes a
that
lot of
first
sense.
paycheck, that wasn't that helped.
Okay. It's always
Yeah,
good.
man.
It's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. And people have said that if you're doing something that you like and you get paid for it, you're in a dream world. I've been in a
Mhm.
dream world for a long time because I love what I do sincerely, whether I get paid or whether I don't. But I mean, that pay is always a nice little thing to get at the end of the week or the end of the show or
Yes.
whatever the case is. Always a
Yeah.
nice little pay, sort of motivates you for the next time.
Yeah.
Great question there, Restful. Great question there, Professor. Come on back in.
This is for each one of you. Who is your favorite musical group and how did they inspire you?
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's like they're all my favorites. And I say that to say because Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, the Temptations. I can go, on and on. Any group that had that tenor, those are my favorites. And as we embrace each one of those different personalities, the ones that inspire us, we become a piece of each of those people, and then we add ourselves as the final ingredient. So that's a hard one. But I can tell you this: Blue Magic.
Mm-hmm.
When I was up at that age, in my 20s and stuff, that was one of my favorite singing groups. Blue Magic. It was just something about them that I really love.
Okay.
Temptations. See, that's what I'm saying. That's a trick question. That's one of them trick questions.
Question.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What? What? Yeah.
Okay.
See?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was the OJs for me.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, you guys have certainly, as you run around the table, you certainly hit a lot of nerves here because we're definitely what they consider
Mm-hmm.
old school, and these are the groups that we grew up with and that love so very very much.
Mhm.
And this is one of the reasons why
Hmm.
we do the podcast because my goal or our goal is to try to keep this music alive as long as we
Mhm.
possibly can, even though the artists themselves have faded away. We want to. Our goal is to keep their name out there and keep this music out there because I'm going to say something that
Yeah.
I'm going to step out here on a limb and say everybody that's listening to me will agree with. This is good music.
Amen.
Yes.
Somebody say something, huh?
Amen.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody say
Amen.
something. All right.
Amen.
All right. Drew, come on in, Drew.
Okay. Uh, what I how do I go this? All right. You mentioned you guys had some wild times. Can you describe one scenario where you was out on tour, either in Europe or here in America, that just like blew you guys' mind?
Um,
Mm.
the one that comes to mind for me is we were in Germany and we made it through customs and they kind of split us all up. We had an entourage of about 10 or 12 people. So as we were going through customs, they split us all up. And we was coming through one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. And we found a staging area where we could all just kind of wait till everybody got through customs. And the last one was Charles Love. And this was in the later days, right when he contracted his emphysema, so he was having a hard time breathing. And he came through customs, and we said, "All right, here comes Lovey. Yeah, we all here now." And then the intercom says, "Charles Love, Charles Love, could you come back to the front? You left your telephone." Love said, "Oh, Lord, this is bloody hell." He turned around and had to go all the way back to the get his phone. He got his phone and came on through. Then when he got up there, he says, "Whew, this is bloody hell." So that was really a good one for me, boy. That's coming through customs.
You got to be concerned when they separate you. You know, you don't know what's
boy.
especially now.
You don't know what's up.
Kevin, if I could,
Well,
singing with a legend. I mean, you've certainly carved your own path. You've certainly made your own mark. You've certainly hung banners with your name on it so people will know who you are. But singing with one of my all-time favorite singers, and I emphasize that word. People can sing, people can sing, people can croon, people can harmonize, but Luther could do it all. You understand what I'm saying? So
yes,
talk about
sir.
it.
Yes.
Share with us a little bit, a story or two, or something that you cherish about the legendary Luther Vandross.
Yes.
Man, I could tell you in a few words that being a part of Luther's entourage was one of the most beautiful experiences. It was everything that I've ever dreamed of. It encompassed everything that I trained for from a child, performing arts, dancing, acting, singing. It I had to use everything that God had groomed me
Okay.
for to help fulfill my dream. It was the best. It was the best. I was amongst the best some of the best singers in the world. And you had to be on point. He was a hard taskmaster, but I mean, but it was all worth it. But it was just such a beautiful experience. He treated us like he treated himself. We didn't want for anything. All he wanted us to do was be happy and sing, and he paved the way in every way possible for that to happen. But it was extraordinary for me. It
That's
was
awesome.
everything that I'd ever hoped for. It
That's
was
awesome.
wonderful.
That's awesome. That is really awesome.
Hmm.
Let me just give Luther a nice round of applause. One of my all-time favorites.
Yay!
Hey, this cat could take the phone book and sing it, and you'd be happy with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's very few people
That
you
is
can
so
say.
true.
Very few people you can say could do that. Aretha could do it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Mavis
Come
Staples
on,
could do it.
man.
You know what I'm saying? But Luther could take the
Ooh.
phone book and start with A and go to Z and back up again, and you be a happy person.
Yes, you would be. Yes, you would.
I'm telling you.
Hmm.
I talked to a young lady who had hired him years and years and years and years and years ago. He sang background in one of her songs. The name is Maxine Brown, and I talked to her and I are very
Okay.
close. Her and I are very close. Her birthday is like 2 days after mine. But anyway,
Oh.
I had asked her. The song is called "Let Me Love You Tonight," I think. And I had asked her, I said,
Hmm.
"Babe, there's a voice in the background that I'm hearing." She said, "You don't know who that is?" I said, "I want to say who it is, but I'm not sure." She said, "It's Luther." And this was like long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But this cat could really
Hmm.
sing.
Hmm.
I mean, a great voice, a great voice. I don't want to just put you
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
spot. Tyrone, tell us about your experiences because you do a hell of a Bobby Womack, and I saw this for myself. So
Hey.
tell us about that and how that is going to how that's going to be a positive thing with blood tone. Sharon is, I mean, not Sharon. Karen has already shared with me a little bit, but I want to hear it from you.
Well, I always had a thing for that raspy, that strong raspy sound.
Okay.
And that, like I said, I was a big OJ fan growing up. And I ended up actually doing a Bobby song by accident, because I had ran out of material and they wanted me to keep going. And the band, my bass player at the time, he said, "Look, let's just, anything about Bobby?" I said, "I may." And he played Harry Hippie.
Okay.
And when I did it, and I'm looking around, I'm like, okay, this might work. I think they like this. So I really got a real knack for that stronger sound. And believe it or not, growing up, I was singing like Michael.
Michael Jackson?
Yes. Yes. I would be in talent shows like Michael. Yeah. And I told my mom, I said, I want a stronger sound. And that's what happened. And it just took off from there.
That's awesome, brother. That's awesome. That is really awesome. Really awesome. Give yourselves a nice round of applause. We're gonna give y'all one too, man. Because you got a couple you got quite a few different sounds coming together, which is an awesome thing. Restful Spirit, come on in with a question. I think you got one.
Hi, yes. Bloodstone played a unique role.
Hold on, baby. Hold on.
Okay.
Go ahead now. Go ahead.
Yes, Bloodstone played a unique role in blending soul, rock, and even funk elements. How intentional was the blend, and what inspired it?
That's Kansas City, baby. That's Kansas City swagger all day long. That's what Kansas City came up on with funk, rock and roll, soul, blues, gospel. All of that's Kansas City base. And by those guys being from Kansas City, they couldn't help but be influenced by that.
Yep.
Okay. Now, is that before or after you added the Kansas City barbecue sauce? Come on in, Professor.
Allie did a little piece of mine with you, Kevin. I looked again and I said, Kevin Owens. I know that person from Luther. But I will say this, I also know you from Ray Goodman and Brown. When I first saw them perform with you, and I was sitting in fact, it was here in Philly at the Dell. And I was sitting in the audience and I said,
oh, okay.
Dang, who is that singing? He must be Harry Ray's son. He sounds like Harry. I love the moment. So I was like, oh my God. And then I said, wait a minute. Then I said, he looked familiar. And then at the end, when they introduced the rest of the group, and they said Kevin Owens, and I was like, he sang with Luther. Okay. So now I can say I'm going to just jump out there and assume that you are doing Charles McCormick's pieces.
Yes. That's what Donald brought me on board for. Yes, absolutely. And that's an honor for me to be doing that because when I came out to service and I started a little group called Truly Yours, and we were singing Bloodstone. And we were doing all of that. So that was the thing. That was the thing.
So when are y'all coming to Philly?
They just left.
Yeah.
When?
Was it a month ago?
About a month ago. Yeah.
Where?
Yeah,
Where would you?
At the Dell.
At the Dell.
At the Dell.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was right at the time that Walter was lost. Right at the time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that took so much headlines, I think that maybe a lot of stuff got buried.
Right.
I do remember Karen telling me. I do remember.
Right.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Wow. Okay.
Restful, come on in, babe.
Somewhere else.
Yes. If you had to describe your current chapter in life with a song title, what would it be?
Ooh, good question. Good question.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Mine would be a gospel. Never would have made it.
Good one.
Powerful song. Powerful.
Yeah.
Let's go to church.
Man.
Kevin, what would you
I like
have?
Donnie McClurkin's
Stand.
Mine would have to be inspirational as I mean, it would have to be I give it all to God because I that's the only thing that I can think of. Like, hey, Tyrone never would have made it. You know, I got to use that one. Absolutely.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay. Tyrone, what
that's a
was
good
yours?
one.
That was mine.
Oh, that was
Never
Never
would
would
have
yours.
have
made it.
made
Okay.
it.
That was
Okay.
Tyrone's. Yeah.
So
I
all you
think.
guys got the same one. Okay, cool.
Ooh, I think
I
if I
mean,
stick in
ooh.
that one, I'm gonna probably say if we stay in that gospel realm, I'm gonna probably say can't give up now.
Okay.
Can't give up now.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You know what I find to be interesting in the younger days. In the younger days, we finger popping, soul hopping, doing it all, just giving it up. Now, as we mature, and as we get a little bit closer to the finish line, if you will, we all revert
Mm-hmm.
back to where we started out, and that's the inspirational side. It never left. I'm not saying that it
No,
ever left us. All I'm saying
never.
is that we revert back to that more now than we ever did before. Is that
You're
because of
absolutely
the
right.
times that we've seen? Is that because after the clubs are over, we've seen what's out there? All of that's like past behind us. Let me start off with you, Carlton. Hear what you have to say.
Oh man, I think when you're rooted in the gospel and when you know where your blessings come from, it will always just be there. Um, and there will come a time when you do just kind of come back to that focus of just understanding who God is in your life. But when the word says train up a child in the way he should go, when he is old he'll never depart from it. Those things will always stand true, especially as you get into those realms of the world, as they say. um, you always remember, or you always have people around you that will help you remember where those blessings come from. So
Okay, very well said, my brother. Very
Mm-hmm.
well said. Tyrone, what you
Oh
got to
yeah.
say?
I like when you said the older we get, we reflect back more and more, and I
Mm-hmm.
do find myself doing that from the beginning. And like you say, everything you've seen, everything you've done, everything you've avoided, and now I'm standing here now, and I really believe the thing that everything happens when he says it, when he's ready for it. I don't care how much you want it, it's on his time.
yep,
Mm-hmm.
yep,
and
Mm-hmm.
yep,
and if had this happened to me younger, it probably would be a different outcome.
I got
It
hmm,
you.
happened when
Mm.
I could handle it.
Okay.
mm-hmm,
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
I think
Mm.
before I move to Kevin and Donald, we're gonna pass the plate one time, if you will, just for now. Come on in, Donald. Let's see what you got there. Let's see. Listen, you gotta listen. All the stuff that we done been through, brother. You gotta have some humor there somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Follow the direction of the ushers, please.
Yes,
That, come on,
yes,
come on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin, come on in. Come on in, Kev.
Well, I feel that my steps have been ordered because I actually saw my. I used to sit on the side of my bed and dream about, like for instance, I'm gonna go back to the moments before I was
Okay.
with Ray Goodman and Brown. I used to sit on my bedside and there was an album they had called With You. You remember the one that opened up
Yes.
and they had on the pink outfits?
Mhm.
Okay, I used to sit there and stare at that album and say, boy, I really want to be one of the moments. I really want to be one of the moments. And not just that, but just many instances in my life, I actually just saw him opening up doors every time there was something new. I would, I would go from a local group to a group called Revelation, then to Ray Goodman and Brown, and then to Luther Vandross, and then to Bloodstone. And it's like I see these doors just continued to be opened for me. And all I had to do was walk through, but I always was honed in on my craft. I was always into practicing. I was always into dancing. I was always ready. So I really see that everything was ordered for me. That's the way I just see it. It's like all I had to do was just exist and do what I do and keep dreaming and keep being faithful. And he just gave me everything that I ever asked for. I hope I answered that correctly. but
Well,
but
yeah,
my
yeah,
steps have been ordered.
it's a that type of question is something that has to come from the inside. So there is no right or wrong answer. You know what I'm saying? It basically, and you described it perfectly by what you felt. And when you say that it was a prescribed situation, I understand that perfectly well, and I'm quite sure that my crew does as well. It's hearing what you have to say about it that makes the difference. You understand what I'm? Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Donald, come on in. Tell us about yours.
There's a passage of scripture that kind of sticks in my head, and it applies to this journey with Bloodstone and Bloodstone's legacy. And the scripture says, lean not to thine own understanding, but in all thy ways acknowledge,
Amen.
and he will direct your path. Now, everybody's heard that scripture before, but to see that scripture come into fruition by after all of the original members passing, and me standing there saying, okay, Lord, what would you have me to do with this? And before I could even get it out of my mouth, the referrals were coming in.
Okay.
The right people were coming in. Bloodstone never missed an because as members would transpire, new members would come in. And these guys are all spiritually grounded.
Okay.
Our spirits connect, man. And our spirits connect the same way that they did with the original guys.
Okay.
And see, I'm the one that can compare that. I can see it.
Right.
So
Right.
this is God's group. Okay.
That's
He
awesome.
put it together. He put it together. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But you know what? I can't see nobody. I can't see nobody. I mean, my screen is black.
Well, you
Satan,
know
you a
what?
liar.
Yeah, me too. Me
I got
too.
bro. I got you guys on. I can see your something's going.
Oh,
Listen,
okay.
modern technology
Okay.
works well when it works, and when it doesn't work, but we
Okay.
pressing on anyway. As they say in show
Yeah.
business, the show must go on. You know,
It must
Yeah.
go
must
on.
go on.
All
That's it.
right.
Um,
That's right.
I'm just glad to know it's not my computer.
After you
I
finally
want to
got on, huh?
I want to take this moment and commend you four guys on and Donald, of course, and Donald obviously I've known the longest. I want to commend you on the direction that you're going in, and not that direction is brand new because it isn't. It isn't brand new. It's something that Donald and the other guys have been going in a way for the longest time. But you guys coming in now, fortifying. Oh my goodness, did he just use a big word? Anyway, fortifying what anyway, using fortifying what Donald and Harry and Mac have already set out to do is a awesome thing, and I commend you guys, and I tip my hat to you for that. Love
Thank you,
Bloodstone,
sir.
man.
Thank
Love
you.
Bloodstone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love Bloodstone. Drew, come on in with a question if you got something.
Yes, sir. Fellas, with this new name change to Bloodstone Legacy, do you think it will help you guys? Will it assist you further better with future bookings, or do you expect challenges ahead?
I think what it is that you have to take the name literally, and it's Bloodstones with apostrophe S. It's
Okay.
Bloodstone's legacy. So if you're looking for Bloodstone, then just go to the legacy, and you've got it. You've got that same thing that Charles, and Harry was putting down, and Willis and all of the rest of the guys. It's that legacy, because I'm getting ready to get in their archives.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to go way
All
back
right.
with a lot of that good
All
stuff
right.
that was in their archives.
All right.
You know, a
All
lot
right.
of people are familiar with uh, their
How about
greatest
do
hits
you want to
album.
do a thing?
Yeah, all of that, all
Outside
of that,
woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all of that,
Okay.
all of that is
Okay.
still in the mix. The stuff
All
that you
right.
guys have been hearing, and some of the things that you probably didn't know Bloodstone even recorded. You
Right.
know,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
because
Right.
they've got an album called the Ultimate Collection. It's got 18 songs on it, and
Yeah.
they got some great music in their library, in their archives. And
Okay.
Okay. All
I
right.
dig around in there, and we gonna next time you see that show, it'll be something different every time you see it.
Okay.
Something new and exciting.
Good
As
question.
far as future bookings, I don't think it will affect it as long as we are staying visual.
Yes.
Okay.
Being constant.
If it was something that we were just sitting around for about 6 months, and every 6 months or a year we pop up, then that would be different. But I think as long as you're staying visual, they can see the transition happening. So I think it depends more on that than anything.
Okay.
I'd say it's that, and also just really staying true to what Bloodstone stood for, which was the music. As long as we stand true to the music and to the heart and the passion behind the music, then I don't think it will be difficult for anything to take place.
Okay, I want to add to that because you guys were so popular when you guys came to Atlantic City, and when you didn't this past year, a lot of my friends, at least, were kind of lamenting that, those Valentine Soul Jams.
Oh man, hold on. You can't be using these big words here on Friday night, man. Come on.
Said lamenting.
This is a family show, man. Come on.
I mean, I want to sound educated. But yeah. I mean, you guys were so popular in Atlantic City, man, and wow. We hope to see you guys there very soon.
Love to be there.
If I can just piggyback on what Drew said, I'm coming to you, Russell. Here's the story that I shared, and I know Donald would remember because he was on stage when this happened. Some years ago, Golden Nugget down in Atlantic City. The Whispers were the closing act. Bloodstone had just come out on the stage, and I'm telling you, tore the place to pieces. You hear what I'm saying? A lot of people peed in their seats. I'm just telling you. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Same thing at the Tropicana.
A lot of people just peed in their seats, man. It was just too much. When Bloodstone went off, Harry got up and out of that chair 2 or 3 times. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Donald had to hold him down one time. You know what I'm saying? So when they got off the stage, the Whispers came out with The Beat Goes On. This was the first time ever that I have ever seen an audience boo the Whispers and ask for Bloodstone to come back on.
Wow.
I have never in my life saw that it was actual boos, but more than boos, it was saying, bring Bloodstone back. Bring Bloodstone back.
Wow.
Bring Bloodstone back.
Wow.
And I actually saw that, and I was like, I was done. I was outdone. But every jock, every singer, every performer, every group has those nights when they are 100% on fire. Well, Bloodstone was on fire. The following group, I don't care who you are, wouldn't have been nothing you could do about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
This is one night that I witnessed for myself. Nobody told me this. I saw this for myself. And as bad as the Whispers are, Bloodstone was on fire that night. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to share that with you. I know Donald remembers because that was. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Did y'all already rob me of my CD then, or not? I'm just trying to think. I wasn't
sure. It's funny that you should say that, Ali, because a lot of times backstage, that's the off-camera kind of stuff that goes on, and I never will forget that Harry, Ray Goodman and Brown came into the dressing room one night, and they said, "Man, we heard y'all was on the show." He says, "Man, we had to come in and holler at y'all, man, because I don't know where they got us in the program, but we don't want to go on behind y'all." I said, "Oh, man, come on, man." He said, "We don't want to." No. He said, "Now listen to me now." And then he told a story about when they went on before Earth, Wind, and Fire one time. They said it was hot. They was out there and they was hitting them hits. And they said Earth, Wind, and Fire came out there on that stage. And they said we forgot that the Moments was even on the stage. They told us that they had us rolling, and they said, and we learned our lesson from that. So we came to y'all's dressing room to say, "Hey, man, y'all better, take it easy here. Take it easy." But I always tell the guys, I say, "Hey, all it is, baby, just bring your A game every night." And when I tell that to guys, like the different groups, the Blue Notes and the whispers, dramatics, all of them that we sing with. Sometimes you hear that. Oh, we don't want to come on behind y'all. Put us in front of y'all. No,
Yeah.
just bring your A game. Just bring your A game every time, because you never know when it might be your last time. So you want to put your best foot
That's
forward
right.
every chance you get.
That's true.
So that's what I always. That's my
And
word
have
for
fun.
it. Yeah. Because if you're in your A game, you're having fun because things is
Absolutely.
popping,
Oh yeah.
Right.
things is working,
Absolutely.
it's on
But
fire.
let me just throw another curve in here before I go over the restful. This age bracket here, we grew up with the A game. We don't know nothing else but the A game.
Yeah,
You
That's
understand what I'm
good.
saying?
but
And
it
I'm
Hey,
is.
talking from
I
sitting
know
in the
that's right.
audience, watching you guys. That's all we know is the A game. So
That's what your
somebody who
audience wants
don't
to
bring
see.
the A game, we looking for that guy in New York to come out and bring the hook. Because you know what I'm saying? That's what we looking for.
Scared man. Put the scared man
Yep.
on them.
Come
Yep.
on, Russell. Come on,
Yes,
Russell.
this question is for Donald. Donald, did
Yeah.
you release that song called "I'll Press On"?
That song was used in a film, in a documentary. There's a lady
Okay.
from Kansas City named Sue Vickery, and she did a documentary for homelessness. And Bloodstone provided the music for that documentary. I don't know. You could probably find it on YouTube or something like that. But it
Yes, I
was
did.
released on a homeless video. Yeah, that Bloodstone had provided music for that video. That and a couple other great songs that Bloodstone submitted on there too. But that was one of my first contributions to the group. They said, "Well, Mr. Brown, you got something that you could do?" Sure, certainly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because that was my question. What inspired the creation of the song, and how does this song reflect your journey with the Bloodstone?
It's just like the song says. The name of the song is "I'll Press On."
Mm-hmm.
So through the difficult times, the hard times, you just have to persevere. You have to keep pushing. You have to keep pressing on. I've
Keep
always
pressing
written
on.
songs that keeps that theme going on. I think I wrote one early back before Bloodstone and before Unidos called Persistence. It says you got to be persistent in everything you do. Keep your head
Yeah.
towards the sky so
Right.
that you concentrate on you. It's kind of Earth, Wind, and Fire flavor. But
Okay.
Yeah.
I've
Mm-hmm.
always been blessed to write in that. I don't know what you call it. Whereas you could look at it as a spiritual thing. You could look at it as an R&B thing. You could look at it as a love thing. So I mean, that's just the way God has gifted me to be able to write and create. So that's what that was all about. It's just the inspiration and the timing of it all. Because when that lady heard that song, she said, "I got to have this in my film." I said, "Sure,"
That's awesome.
and that's that's
Mm.
that's
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 awesome.
where it landed. Hmm.
That's awesome. Come on in,
Okay.
Professor.
Okay, this is for each one of you. What is your favorite song to perform?
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Mm. Well, for me,
Ooh.
from Ray Goodman and Brown, is "Look at Me, I'm in Love."
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
That
Wildflower
was.
live in London
Okay.
by the OJs.
Oh.
Oh yes.
That's a great song.
Oh.
That's a great song.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I'll say it's two. With Bloodstone, I love You're Still a Young Man. And
Mm-hmm.
then outside of that, Two Occasions by the Deal.
Okay.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who's left? Tyrone, is that you? Did you get in?
Don
Yeah, I said mine.
Donald.
Oh, Donald's
Mhm.
left. Okay, I'm sorry.
Uh, I'm trying to be partial here. Anything that I created with Bloodstone that you can find on them last two albums, those are the songs that I love performing the most. The songs
Okay.
that God gave me to present.
Mhm.
Okay.
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 That I'll
Okay.
Press On was one, and there's two or three, four more on these last two albums. The Flyaway album and the then That's What I'm Talking About album.
Okay.
That God gave me great songs to add to their repertoire. So any of those that I ever get a chance to sing, those are my favorites
Okay.
because God gave them to me.
I got you. Can't get any higher than
That's
that,
right.
baby. Professor,
Yeah,
what is your favorite Bloodstone song? Give me two of them.
Hmm. Jeez. Well, Natural High, of course.
of course.
Okay.
Yes.
Talking to the
Classic.
mic. Talking to the mic.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Um,
You said Natural High.
yes, and maybe Outside Woman.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
it's a good one
Restful.
too.
Got my
You
list
know,
right here.
I
Thank you so
regress.
much.
I digress. I want to
Okay.
stick something in there,
Go
because
ahead.
as I think back over that thing, it was one night in Chicago, and we did a thing called "Show the World," and it's another one of those kind of songs that is it's a positive message behind it. Show the world that you love somebody. Let's make a difference, you and me. But
Okay.
we did that song in Chicago, and they
Mm-hmm.
went crazy. They
Okay.
Mm.
loved it. But
Okay.
that's in the archives. It's songs like that that's in the archives that people have never heard them before, but they're great songs. I think
Okay.
Charles Love
Okay.
wrote that one. Show the world.
Mm.
Okay. All
Look
right.
it up on YouTube.
Sounds good. We have to do that. Go. Come on, Russell. What is your favorite?
Yes, one of mine would be Go On and Cry. And
Hmm
Natural
Ooh,
High, of
Mm.
course. I like Natural High.
Wah,
Natural
wah,
High. Go
wah,
on,
love
cry.
Natural
wah.
High. I love performing Natural High. That's a beautiful one.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
that song
Hmm.
was the first song that I heard of Bloodstones that took off in the DC area like wildflower.
Really?
I
Mm.
mean,
Mm.
it blew up so big. That was one of the biggest songs by Bloodstone.
Yeah,
And
man.
and I didn't even know it was Bloodstone when I was singing it back then.
Wow.
Wow.
It took a while for me to realize that's who it was.
How
Well,
about that?
you know it broke in Philly, right? That's where it
No,
was
Oh,
first
was not
played
aware
in
of that.
Philadelphia. It
well,
was
I know
broke in
they
Wow.
Philly.
Yep.
love Bloodstone in
Broken
Philly.
Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's where Natural High was
My
first played. Butterball,
my
Butterbean.
she
Yeah.
pretty much is like a
Butterball.
sister.
There you
Butterball.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Mm,
Long time. All right.
like a
Wait a minute now. Let me give you my two
oh,
favorite
Yeah.
I'm
Bloodstone
sorry, Drew.
Jones. Okay. Uh, uh, how does it feel?
Oh,
Mm,
Okay.
Lord
Mm.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And
wow.
Yeah.
who has the last laugh
Mm,
now?
Oh.
All right.
yeah.
So
Mm.
Donald,
Oh.
you
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think you can
Yes.
relate to them. So yeah, those
Yeah. I was.
those
Yeah.
those what I call the cult classics.
Yeah, that was an
That's
80s.
that tenor
That
Wow.
stuff.
was
Hmm.
still.
The blue
That tenor
lights in the
stuff sitting up
basement.
real
Yeah.
high, get all the girls, see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Oh
That's tenor
yeah.
Yeah, man.
songs.
Yeah, man. For For
They
sure.
sitting up there
Sure.
all high and pretty.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah.
absolutely.
And
Ali plays that a lot, so
Yeah.
yeah.
definitely.
And then when
Mm.
you had what I was going to say, my play sister, she had at her wedding for their first dance. We go a long way
Way
back.
back.
There you go.
Hmm
Her and
Mm-hmm.
her
Yep.
Wow.
husband had
Great
been
song.
easy
Yeah.
breezy.
Yeah.
They had
Yeah.
been dating for like 20 years
Well,
before they got
that
married.
Get
So
out. Okay.
well, that
Okay.
certainly
Wow.
was the
Okay.
appropriate song then,
yes,
wasn't it?
Yeah,
yes,
that's
And
right. I
yes,
was
and
going to say that song
hypnotized.
fit perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a personal song there. You know what I mean?
Hmm
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, my 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 favorite is Outside Woman, no question about it.
Hmm.
The straw that broke the camel's back. That's one
Mm,
that you
Ooh.
don't hear too
Ooh.
often. You
Mm.
don't
Ooh.
hear that one that
Yeah.
That's an
often.
underrated jewel right there.
Yes,
The
it
straw
is.
that
Yeah.
broke
Yes,
the
it is.
camel's back.
Wow.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I
Y'all,
like the
y'all
strong
talk,
men. And these guys
y'all talk
here
about all that, boy. I don't see how y'all getting around. Never let you go.
well, no.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
no, that's
never,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never
That's a
let
Yeah.
that's
you
good
go.
legit.
That's
one.
it.
Always legit.
That's
you
it.
didn't let me finish. I was coming to that, but I had a little story with that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Never
about
let
three
you
or
go is
four you done
definitely
named
in there.
off, Ali. That's about the fourth song you done named off now. Somebody else's chance.
Okay.
Well, that the song that broke the camel's back is a really underrated song, especially
Yes, it
here in
is.
Philadelphia, and I don't know why. But going back to my favorite, which is Outside Woman, there are two versions of Outside Woman. The first one has the long drum roll in the front, which a lot of people don't even realize until you play it. The second one just got a little tap, 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 and then Harry goes into it. But no,
Mm.
I got to have that long drum roll. So what I did as a jock, I started looping it. I done made it three
Mm.
times as long now. You know what I'm saying? With that drum. Oh man, that thing is awesome. And I mean, when you and thinking back to our younger days when we were dating and finding out what love is all about, and all the guys tried to get all the girls that they could, and I'm not being ugly with it. I'm just saying it like it
No.
is. You know what I'm saying? That outside woman, when you sit back and think about it, I noticed that Tyrone got a little quiet. Maybe I should shut up now. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
Maybe I'm talking too loud, Tyrone. I'll just keep it quiet.
No, go ahead.
But thinking back and back into the day, and looking at presently and what we're trying to do and how we're trying, that outside woman just tells a story. It tells her, and Harry, he works with it. You understand? Did work with it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
He worked with it. But those are my favorite. But and of course his never let me go. Them's the ones that I think that's the night that the Whisperers tried to come on stage and they didn't want to come off. You know what I mean? I think that's the one he was working with. But you guys have been phenomenal, man, phenomenal. And I will take this time out now, and I'll probably say it again before we finish up. I wish you the absolute 100% best that you could possibly get to in taking the Bloodstone Legacy to the next level and even higher. I know that you're going to do it. No question about it.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you for the time.
You got
Yes.
This was we got a couple more minutes. We're not ready to wrap up yet, but this was the time I talked to Karen about that. I want to know I want to introduce everybody to Philadelphia. You guys were here and did a show, but a lot of folks don't know who's who. They know that Harry passed. They know that Mac passed because number one, I talk about you guys all the time. All the time. I talk about and this is not Kevin or Tyrone or the other. This is not you guys. This is just about Donald.
No. The group.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is how you came into Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to meet you guys at the tuxedo shop in South Philly, and you just took my ZD, a bowl of ZD, and just got on the plane and left. Never let that go, dog. Never let it go. But I seriously speaking, I wish you guys the best. And this whole show was about Philadelphia, my group, and everybody else knowing or getting to know who the new Bloodstone is. And I don't want to say new. I just want to say who Bloodstone Legacy is. Okay? So we're going to give you a round of applause for that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Question? Anybody
Thank you for having us, Alex.
Yeah, I have a question.
All right, Russell.
Okay. What do you think the younger generation should know about the Bloodstone's role in music history?
Ooh, interesting.
Ooh, that's a great question.
Can I buy a
That is a great question. I'll say what the younger generation should know about Bloodstone. I think I speak not just for the group, but I speak as someone that grew up in this younger generation. Should know that Bloodstone made real music. Bloodstone made music that will transcend through time. When you think about songs like Natural High and We Go a Long Way Back, these are songs that will be played for generations and generations and generations to come. Not only that, and I'm also speaking as a person I'm born and raised in Kansas City. So what they did for Kansas City culture, they brought Kansas City to the mainstream.
Okay.
And they told people Kansas City is here. Kansas City has talent. So the younger generation just needs to know that Bloodstone, they have a unique sound, they have a unique style, and you want to learn how to really harmonize, listen to Bloodstone. You want to learn how to write, listen to Bloodstone.
Very good,
Those voices are pure.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Very good. Very good answer. Very good answer. Come on in, Drew.
For the two newest members, do you guys have any solo projects outside of Bloodstone Legacy that you'd like to discuss?
Yes, this is Kevin. Yes, I do. I just released this is my third single. The first single I released was a duet with me and Luther. The second one was another one called Hotspot that I wrote, and the third one now that's being released is called I Love You. So yes, I have a brand new project, and it's going great, and I'm very, very proud of it and happy.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, because Karen did tell me about that, and I wanted to make sure we got that out as well.
Want to get that out of
For
there.
sure.
Come on, Professor.
This is Carlton.
Carlton got stuff here.
I was say this is Carlton. I have a project that I actually just dropped as well a few months ago. It's called It's Personal. And it's music that's reflective of just, life, love, all the things Bloodstone sung and sang about. It's very reflective of that. So definitely check it out.
And they're available on the platforms, all the major platforms.
All the major platforms, written by yours truly, and all the great things. So, great team with me as well.
Great.
All right.
All right. Fantastic. Is there anything new in the pot that you guys got working on coming this way?
Ooh.
You know what?
That you can talk about.
I'm going to talk about the ones that I can talk about.
Okay.
There's two that a lot of people haven't heard. And it was from the last four remaining members, Charles Love, Charles McCormick, Harry Williams, and myself.
Okay.
It's simply entitled Flyway. You can find that on any of the platforms.
Okay.
There's another one out that's called, now that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And a lot of people haven't heard, boy, there's so much juice in that fruit.
Right.
They are great vintage Bloodstone records. This was Charles Love writing at his best, Charles McCormick writing at his best, myself and Harry Williams. And a lot of people don't even know that those records exist, but you can find them on any platform. Now that's what I'm talking about. That was done in 2002.
Right.
And then you have Flyway, which was done in like 2004.
Donald, I have that and I played it. What is the one? It almost sounds like Never Had a Girl Like You. What am I talking about?
That's
Never Found a Love.
Never found a
love.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I played that a couple of times as well.
That's a remake of Eddie. What's his name? Eddie Floyd. Yeah. Charles Love did an arrangement on that. That's excellent. It's a beautiful arrangement of it. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Very nice song. Very nice song. And it has that flavor, same type of flavor that it has. Yeah.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
That's vintage Charles McCormick and Harry Williams.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Uncle.
And this is for each of you. How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
Ooh.
Do they have to be different words? Blessed, blessed, blessed. Blessed, blessed, and blessed.
That's a good
blessed,
one. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Was that for you, Donald? Was that a Donald?
Everybody.
Yeah, it was. That was everybody.
That's for everybody.
I just had a quick answer.
Right.
Blessed, happy, blessed, happy, and comfortable.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
I would say blessed, compassionate, and giving.
All right.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'll say passion, blessed. You got to have the blessed in there. So passion, blessed, and I'll say grateful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really grateful.
All right.
And my
All right. Grateful. That's
comfortable kind of leads off of that. That's what I mean by comfortable, meaning I'm at a point where I'm happy. I'm good.
Okay.
I have 100% of what I need, and I have 95% of what I want.
I got you.
Yeah.
Very well said.
And I'm gonna add to mine. I'm just gonna say becoming. I'm becoming what I want. I'm becoming who I want. Which is why I'm grateful, which is why I'm blessed. I'm just becoming all the things that I pray for, all the things that my mother prayed for, all the things that Uncle Charles prayed for. I'm becoming those things. So becoming is definitely something I have to say in there.
Cool.
Okay.
wow.
Well, fellas, we're gonna go around the table one time and do our wrap up, and I'm gonna add my 3 right now before I get my 3 are past the plate. Come on in.
Follow the direction of the ocean.
Thank you for joining us, brothers. Much respect to the Bloodstone Legacy. I wish you much success, and please come back and talk with us soon.
We will, Ollie.
Thank you much.
Thank you guys for having us.
Restful, go ahead.
Yes, thanks again for joining us. We really enjoyed, and hopefully you release some of those Bloodstone tracks and projects that we have not heard yet.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you for listening to us.
Come on in, Professor.
Well, I am so sorry that I missed you guys this year, but I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. And I thank you for being with us. It has truly been a pleasure, and I can't wait to hear all of the new stuff.
Professor, Philly is home away from home for us. Kansas City is home, but Philly is our second home. That's our second home. So we'll be there before it's over with, before the year's over with, maybe next year sometime early.
Cool. Keep in touch.
Sure. Oh, yes.
Well, we certainly gonna be looking forward to seeing you guys, man. I think to the three new guys, Kevin and Carlton and Tyrone. I think that from this conversation you can tell the love that we have and the love that I have for Bloodstone. Donald already knows.
Absolutely.
So that hasn't changed. It has only increased. It has only increased. And I want to say to you that we appreciate you being here. We appreciate you coming in, and I will do my best to stay in touch as much as I possibly can. And you guys, we tip our hats, we open our hearts that you guys do the absolute very best that you can. Karen, I know that you're listening. You know how I feel about you. I love you dearly. And anything that I can do for the Bloodstone Legacy or for Bloodstone or for you guys, all you got to do is pick up the phone. All you got to do is pick up the phone.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Right on, Ali.
Love all you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
We hope to see you when you get here. We definitely will see you when you get here.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have we've talked and had conversation with some heroes of the music business, Bloodstone. Stay tuned from 10 until 2 is my radio show for the best Friday night oldies right here live in the studio.
All right now.
Next
Let's go.
Next week we will have Candy Staten's son, Mr. Marcus Williams, as our guest. Tune in. He'll talk about Candy. He'll talk about him working with Tyler Perry. We'll talk about he's being a drummer, a world-renowned drummer. He's going to be our guest next week, so tune in if you will. Nice. Everybody have a great weekend.
All right.
Happy birthday to me.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. In the lines, man. God bless you.
Thank you guys so much, man. You guys take care.
You as well.
Thank you.
See you now.